What's up, everybody? We are live. We have a pretty good card this Saturday. We got UFC Vegas 26. We got Marina Rodriguez versus Waterson. I think it's a pretty good main event. Kind of sucks. Supposed to be, TJ Dillashaw versus Sandhagen, but I mean that fight should happen in the summer. There's still a lot of good fights in this card. Personally, from a betting perspective, it's a tough card. I only have one bet so far. I have another one. We'll talk about it later. Let's talk about last card. Kind of a weird card, man. Man, especially for me, I had so I had three bets, and one of them got scrapped the day before. So I had a 3 unit bet on Jonathan Pierce. That one got scrapped, so I get my money back on that one. Um, I had a bet on Jacoby, 3 units, and personally, I don't think that was a draw. I thought he won the fight. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I get my money back on that, and then Cub Swanson got destroyed. So yeah, lost 3 units on the night. So yeah, lost on Cub Swanson. So um, small losing night, but it is what it is. Let's talk about the main event. I'm kind of bummed I didn't bet Jerry. I picked him to win. I was pretty confident, but I just wanted to sit back and kind of just watch and eat popcorn. One of those kind of fights. But obviously, I didn't eat popcorn, just a phrase. But yeah, man. Man, dude, I bet him versus Volkan, and he won. I should have bet him here. It sucks I didn't do it, but I'm happy, man. I'm happy he got the job done. He made it look easy, and he's a beast, and he's probably the future champ. He legit destroyed Dominic Reyes. He dominated the fight. I know he got hurt a couple times, but he's tough. He recovers fast. So congrats to Jerry with the win. So yeah, I picked him there. But pass from a betting perspective. Jakazi versus Swanson, we just said. Um, yeah, Jakazi's just, better fighter. Kudawaba versus Jacoby, very, very good fight. Kudawaba, you can make a case for the round, for first round, 10-8, but I thought it was 10-9, and then obviously Jacoby clearly won the last 2 rounds. So, yeah, I think Jacoby should have got that job done. Strickland versus Jocko, domination for Strickland. Merab versus Stamen. I like Cody Stamen, a lot. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a cool guy, but I mean, I saw some stuff on Instagram saying he won the fight. It was a close. I mean, you got to give Cody one of the rounds, but I do definitely think Merab won the fight. I mean, it was pretty clear. So Merab's just a beast, dude. And he's a great fighter, and I think he'll be a force for a force man in this division. So if anyone says it was Cody Stamen, Merab clearly won the fight. Dude, he dominated the fight. I mean, you could give one round to Cody, maybe, but yeah. Maybe. I mean, that's just it could even be a stretch. Next fight, Marcos versus the Brazilian Pinero. Very, very, very weird fight with the legal up kick. I picked Brazilian, got lucky there, but I mean, just winning the fight. TJ Brown versus Kamaka. I picked Kamaka. I thought he won the fight, robbery, but I mean, Brown still made it close, I think. But yeah, I do think Kamaka won. Carolina versus Botello. Yeah, Carolina won that fight for sure, man. Shouldn't have been a split. I think Patello's God, your Carlson's terrible. Loma versus Hughes, yeah, definitely Loma. Hughes is just bad IQ. And then Mickey Lattis versus Bueller got the job. And Kowars, yeah, should have bet Kowars picked him. So picks wise, I think I only got the Carolina fight wrong. I picked Patello, and then I picked Kamaka, so I got that one wrong. And then I picked Cub. So yeah, only three. Yeah. So how many fights were on the card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 8, and 3. From reading that correctly. Well, the draw actually. So I forgot about that. So, yeah. So it was a pretty good card. A lot of weird, fights. But let's talk about this card. I think next week's a very good card. I mean, next week's a great card. I can't wait to talk about next week. But yeah, man, this is a pretty tough card from a betting perspective. So, first fight of the night, we got Christian Aguiiera versus Carlson Harris. Get my notes real quick. Carlson Harris is making his debut. I think he's the older fighter, if I'm correct. Let me see real quick. But yeah, Carlson Harris is, I believe, a South African dude. He's making his debut, like I just mentioned. All right. He's 33. Aguilera's 29. So Aguilera's 4 years younger. Aguilera's the thing with him in the regional scene is he's known for a very bad chin. He's been knocked out 4 times. So he's 14-7. He's aggressive. But one thing about him, though, is that he's a brawler. And I think he has 11 wins by KO. So, I mean, he has good boxing, good right hand. But, I mean, there's some red flags. If the chin's not good, he gets hurt in a lot of his fights. He's been knocked out against a featherweight in Matt Sandals. That's not good. Um, he's 3-1 in his last four. Obviously, against Sean Brady, he's just outmatched Brady. He's a great fighter, and a top 15 dude. This fight is different. Yeah, I think Harris is definitely more tactical on the feet. He has, he's long. I think he's athletic, but he has a good ground game, and I think he has a good. He definitely has the better ground game. I think he has the better grappling, so I think he should try to, shoot on Aguiiera and get him down. I think he has a better grappling. Like I mentioned, I don't think this is the Anthony Ivy situation. I don't think Harris is Anthony Ivy, but it's a close fight. I mean, it's very close. Harris has been knocked out before, by the way, only once. He has that tall man defense a little bit, but he has a good right hand. Like I mentioned, grappling advantage. He's 4 wins by KO, 4 wins by sub. Aguiiera, he's aggressive, like I mentioned, but besides, the good right hand and the power, I just think that he's not more technical than Harris, and I think Harris is a big advantage on the mat. I know Aguiiera is a brown belt, but I think I can see Harris getting takedowns here and making it a pretty close fight. I would never bet this fight because it's close. I feel like it's kind of in the same week, but yeah, I'll have to go with Carlson Harris with I'll go with the decision, and it's kind of hard to trust Aguiiera, especially with that bad chin. So I'll go with Harris. Next fight, we got Jungyeon Park versus Teflon Chukwu. It's a good fight, man. I see a lot of people that are picking Park here, man. I don't get it, man. I think Nchukwi is good. I think that a lot of questions were asked about this fight. When he made the drop down the middleweight, I feel like a lot of people thought his cardio was going to be good, and he actually looked pretty good. His cardio looked good. He looked pretty good. He won every round. I think he got. Dude, the Bisping was acting like he got hurt like really bad and stuff. Like, I mean, he got rocked, but recovered really fast. So I mean, he's a tough dude. He's undefeated for a reason. He's 26. I feel like middleweight's the best weight class for him. I mean, he's huge in middleweight, and he was a huge light heavyweight. So, great striking. I like the guy. I think that he has a good right hand. He has good body kicks, good kicks in general. He works the body, great chin. His cardio is probably the only question mark, man. And it's grappling too, because we haven't really seen it. Park has good grappling. I think he has the better wrestling. We saw that Pickett took him down once, but I mean, Chukwu got right back up. I think Park has to go for the takedowns here, but then again, just because he took down John Phillips at will doesn't mean he can take down Nchukwu. So I mean, Nchukwu is a pretty good fighter. So I like the guy. He's green, but I think he's a good prospect. Park has good boxing, but I think Nchukwu's a better striker. I think that he will push a big pace, and I don't think Park can win this fight unless he, rinse and repeat with the grappling. I don't think he can. So I'm gonna go with Nchukwu. Park's tough. He's 2-1 UFC, but I mean he's beating jobbers. Good jab. Like I mentioned, wrestling advantage. Good chin, but I think Nchukwu can either win a decision here or get him out of there. So I'll go with Nchukwu with the job done. And look out for Nchukwu, man. I think he's a good prospect, dude. Next fight, we got Ryan Benoit versus Zaruk Astrojav. God, this is a tough fight. I've actually had a really tough time in this fight. I really want to pick Zaruk here, like bad, but yeah, man, let's talk about the matchup real quick. Okay, so Benoit's the guy that's he has more experience. He's 3-5 in UFC, but if you look at his last couple fights, he's actually 1-3 in his last four. I thought that he beat Tim Elliott. I thought it was a very close fight. I bet on him. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but I thought he won that fight. Also, the fight with Alateng was very close. He's in a lot of close fights. His IQ's not the best. He definitely has more power on the feet. Great right hand, good right left head kick, or great straight left. My bad. But yeah, dude. The thing with Benoit, he's been training with Gary Tone, I believe. So I feel like his grappling, even before that, he has a big advantage here. I mean, you just go out there and take this guy down and kind of wear on him. He has 9 wins by finish. So when Benoit goes scorecard, he usually loses. But it's really hard to trust Adashev here. The guy's 3-3. I mean, he's 3-3. I mean, he's just Greene. I mean, Benoit has so many more fights. Benoit's been in there with everybody. I mean, Benoit's beating Sergio Pettis. He had a close fight with Murano. I mean, it's hard to pick against Benoit here, even though Benoit's definitely on the decline, washed up. I just can't pick Adashev here, man. I mean, the guy's 3-3. Yeah, he looked decent in the last fight, but still, man, I can't do it, dude. I got to pick Ryan Benoit here with the job done, but I'm definitely not going to be confident in it. So let me look at the comments real quick. We got Cloud. What up? talk about that later, but I definitely think that CDF has more passive injury than the sub. Um, Eat ass like groceries. What up, Jordan Brown? What up, UFC boy? I hope you go to Mecca, man. Well, it'll be good, man, to see you in there, and you get to be with the big boys now. So we'll see if you can handle it. So yeah, I got Ryan Benoit, but I can't bet it, dude. It'll be close though. Next fight, we got Klein versus Michael Trizano. Yeah, man, Trizano hasn't fought in a long time, dude. He hasn't fought in like what 2 years, something like that. That's confident saying that Adashev has an easy win because that's a very, 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 very close fight. So Trizano hasn't fought in like over 2 years. He's 29, 8-1. He's technical for sure. But I mean, Klein, I think, just a lot better, man. Klein's 26. He trains out of Stanford in May, 17-2, way more experience, 1-0 in UFC. Really good striker, man. He's a finisher. He has 8 wins by sub, 8 wins by KO. Yeah, I mean, Klein has the grappling advantage too. I mean, if he wants to take down Trizano, I mean, obviously we saw that Gunther could take him down, but I don't think Klein is going to take him down. I mean, he could if he wants. He could for sure, but I think on the feet he's a better striker. He's more technical. I think he has more power. That left head kick is nasty. Good boxing, good straight left, good right hand. That fight, he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight. What's his name? That really good prospect, Taporia. Fuck, that would have been a great fight. And I think Taporia was like -300. I mean, that should be a pick. But yeah, I got the guy's better striker. He's a better fighter, better upside. I just don't see how Trizano wins this fight. He's technical for sure, Trizano, but Klein has way more volume, and Klein's just a better striker, and Klein's more well-rounded, period, dude. So way more active. Trizano's not fought in a long time. I got to go with Klein here. Trizano's a great chin. That's one thing about him. He's tough, dude. Good chin on Trizano, but yeah, I'll go with Klein. I'll go with the KO. Next fight, we got Phil Hawes versus Kyle Daukaus. This is definitely one of my favorite fights of the night, and this is a fight that I'm actually I'm thinking about betting. Seeing where the line goes, but yeah, we got Kyle Daukaus is 10-1, 28 years old. We got Phil Hawes 10-2, 32 years old. I think that this is a pretty good fight, man, for Kyle Daukaus. I think that he has a lot of advantages here. I think he has to worry about the first round, but that's pretty much it. Phil Hawes is a first round finish or bust here, in my opinion. I think it's really hard to finish a guy like Daukaus. He has a great chin. He's durable. Good defense on the feet. I mean, Hawes has the wrestling advantage, I think, but I think he shouldn't shoot on Kyle Daukaus because Kyle Daukaus has a nasty black belt. He's a very nasty black belt. Good jiu-jitsu. If Hawes shoots on him, he's going to get tapped out for sure. On the feet, you got to give Daukaus. He's more technical. I feel like he has more volume. I think that Phil's more explosive. He's faster. He probably has more power, but if you can't get him out of it in the first, I think that it's all Daukaus. Daukaus has a huge card advantage here. You saw what happened in the last fight with Hawes and Amayev. Amayev's kind of a guy that's fought at welterweight most of his career, and he had trouble with the grappling. He took him down a couple times, but he had trouble. Imagine what's going to happen in this fight. He was holding on for dear life. I mean, dude, he was gassed so bad, and the shots that Amayev was hitting him with, I mean, Amayev doesn't really have a lot of KOs and stuff, and I'm not saying Daukaus is either because Daukaus has 8 wins by submission, but I think Daukaus is a lot better than Amayev, and Daukaus is, a step above Amayev. And Daukaus has great striking, dude. He has a good straight left. He has, a good body work, good kicks. Hawes looked pretty good with the leg kicks last fight, but it's not going to happen here because, Daukaus is southpaw, so it's going to be really hard to, take advantage of those leg kicks. So I like Daukaus here, man. Like I mentioned, huge cardio advantage here. We're way better on the mat. The jiu-jitsu is like way better too. So if Hawes takes him down, he's in deep shit because Daukaus will probably reverse him like he did against Brennan Allen. And Daukaus is on top. I mean, it's over if he gets on top. He has a great Darce showcase, 8 wins by sub. I thought he looked great against Brennan Allen, dude. I mean, he was hurting him on the feet, just kept on going for takedowns. And Brennan Allen's just, a great grappler and a great jiu-jitsu dude who's also a black belt. I mean, what would happen if Hawes fought Brennan Allen? The same thing. Brennan Allen would go out there and tap him out. So I just think Daukaus has so many more advantages here, man. He has more volume on the feet. He's more technical, the great straight left, good body work, good kicks. Good pressure, good cardio, man. His pace is really good. I think both the Daukaus brothers are good. A lot of people say that usually when there's brothers, there's like a bad one and shit. Both these guys are good. I think Kyle Daukaus is a future top 15, top 10 dude. But he looked great at last fight against Stolfoots. Yeah, I mean, I give him the strike advantage here. He's more technical. I give him the jiu-jitsu advantage. I think the card advantage is huge. I think Hawes, is a first round finish or bust if he doesn't get him out of there, which I don't think he will. He could, obviously. It's Phil Hawes. He has a lot of wins by KO, dude. I think most of his wins are by first round KO. But even in the past, the fight with Julian Marquez, when that got extended, he got knocked out. He slowed down bad. When he fought Andrew Sanchez on Tough, what happened? He slowed down bad. When he fought Lewis Taylor with the grappler, he got tapped out. I mean, I think it's a great spot for Kyle Daukaus, dude. I got to see where the line's at real quick. I believe he was minus 127 on Bet Online. But I've been betting at Red Rock a lot, so that's where I'm probably going to go at the casino. Yeah, man. So yeah, I was hoping the Hawes would open the favorite, but I mean, yeah. So Daukaus is minus 127. On my Red Rock book, let me check. I think he's minus 130 when I checked today. But I mean, if this line keeps on getting better, I mean, this line right here is good. I like it personally. But obviously, the first round finish is gonna happen. But I just don't think it will here. Okay, so Kyle Daukaus is minus 130. Okay. Yeah, I like Kyle here. Obviously, the Hawes first round KO could happen, but I just don't see it happening with Kyle Daukaus, man. He's too durable. Great chin. His defense is good. I feel like he can get out of the way, and I mean, Daukaus has good movement too, and he's gonna pick up hard Hawes in the feet. So Hawes, I think, needs to shoot, and if Hawes shoots and gets him down, it's only Daukaus the world. But people don't realize that Daukaus is the better striker too. So I got Kyle Daukaus here. I think he's gonna get a finisher. I think he's gonna tap out Hawes. He's gonna hurt him. The strikes that Maya were hitting him with, I mean, they weren't even. I mean, Daukaus is a bigger, powerful dude. He's a legit middleweight man. I got Kyle Daukaus. Daukaus is gonna hurt him on the feet for sure, man. So I think he'll hurt him and then get a submission. So next fight we got Ben Rothwell versus Philip wins. I mean, Felipe wins. Yeah, I don't really know, man. This is a very interesting fight. Nah, it's not. It's definitely one of the worst fights for the card. Both these guys are just on a decline right now. I'm gonna go with Ben Rothwell. I think that he, has a better cardio. I think that he can get him out of there. I think he has good striking. It's really hard to trust fucking wins, dude. Getting smoked like that, man. 2 fights in a row, I believe. 2 fights in a row. I don't even remember, but I'm gonna have to go with Ben Rothwell, man. It's a short breakdown, man. Let me see. Wins. Been knocked out 4 times. Jesus Christ. Got knocked out against Bosa pretty bad, and Arlovsky, got the job done for sure. Yeah, he's been knocked out 4 times. Rothwell's been knocked out quite a bit, I think, too. 4 times as well. But yeah, Rothwell, he lost to Tybura. He beat OSP in a good win. He beat Struve. Yeah, I mean, they're both on the decline for sure. But I mean, obviously, I think what's his name is older. Yeah, Rothwell's older. But I gotta go with Rothwell, bro. It's so hard to pick either dude here, but I'll go with Ben Rothwell. Yeah, it could be a close fight though. So next fight we got. Oh shit, my bad. I'm on the wrong card. I'm on the Chandler Helver card. Manny Hebos versus Angela Hill. This is a good fight, dude. Yeah, man. I part of me wants to bet this fight, but I'm actually just gonna stay away. I bet my Marina Rodriguez last fight against Hebos, and I was getting a lot of shit for that, and she went out there and got the job done. Knocked her out stiff. It's hard to trust Ribas here. Hebos is 27 years old. She's 9 years younger. She's 10-2, traced out of Greene camp. She's a good prospect, but I mean, there's some red flags with her, and I'll say right now, one big red flag with her is her chin. I don't care if she got knocked out last fight. She's been knocked out against Polyana Viana as well. She's chinny as fuck. Angela Hill is so much better on the feet. I think she's so much more technical. I think that she's fast. I think she has a lot of volume. This is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. Hebos will get takedowns here. That's my thing. That's why I'm staying away. She's a better grappler, but I think Hill's ground game has definitely improved a lot. I mean, look at the fight with Dan Dona. She almost tapped her out. I mean, yeah, Yoda got her down, but she got back up. I mean, this isn't the same Hill that fought Mark Wilson got tapped out. Hill's definitely been leveling up her game. I know she's a lot older, but if you look at her fights, dude, she's 4-2 in her last 6. But let's be honest, dude. I thought she actually beat Claudia Gadelha, and I thought she beat Waterson. And I'll be honest right here. I was a big, down on Hill. I was down on Hill, man, in the past, dude. But she's improved a lot, dude. Dude, it's so hard to trust Hebos, dude. She's chinny as fuck, dude. She really is. Bad chin on her. I think Hill's gonna pepper on the feet. Good movement, good striking, good boxing, good kicks, good cardio. I got to go with Hill. I think Hill's gonna hurt Hebos, man. She could win a decision, but I actually think the Hill can get her out of there, man. It's really tough, like I mentioned. I mean, I get it. She's a great grappler. She can get takedowns here for sure. But how do you guys trust a girl that just got KO'd, man? She took so much damage last fight. And it's not even that. She's been knocked out before, dude. I mean, Hebos' striking just not good, dude. It really isn't. I think it's a pure, like I mentioned, striker versus grappling matchup. I got to go with the better striker. I got Angela Hill, dude, with the job done. Next fight, we got. I mean, basically, she got KO like twice in that fight. Here's the fight, man. Here's the fight of the fights right here, guys. We got Carlos Ferreira versus Gregor Gillespie. This is my only bet on the night so far. I see a lot of people picking Gregor, and I like it, man. I like being against the cream, dude. I got CDF here, dude. I got 4 units on him at plus 145. I think it's a good spot for him. I don't think he's sub or bust here. I really don't. I see a lot of people picking Gregor by saying he's a lot better on the feet and stuff. I don't know if you guys are watching. I think CDF's way better on the feet. I think it's a big striking advantage here. I think both these guys have great cardio. Obviously, it's a pure striker versus grappler matchup. We got Gregor, or be honest, CDF's a great grappler as well. But I mean, I do think Gregor is obviously the better wrestler. He's a great wrestler. Everyone's talking about, Gregor, all this, and about the Benoit fight, which we'll talk about shortly. But who has Gregor even fought? Gregor's never fought anyone like CDF, dude. And once Gregor got his first big step up in Kevin Lee, he got knocked out stiff. I mean, Kevin Lee's, a good fighter and stuff, but when is Kevin Lee known for knockouts? Are you guys gonna answer me? Like when? He's not, and Kevin Lee knocked him out really bad. Gregor, man, it's a very long layoff. He hasn't fought since November 2019. He got KO'd stiff. Before that, I mean, obviously, great wrestler, relentless, great grappler. Everyone's calling him the White Khabib. Who is he beating? A bunch of cans. He's beaten Jason Gonzalez. He's beaten Michelle, who he's a step above a can, but I mean, obviously CDF is 100 times better than the Yancy Medeiros, the Jason Gonzalez's, the Vince Pachels, the Jordan Rinaldis. I mean, this is a huge step up for Gregor, dude. Now he's fighting a legit dude, just like the Kevin Lee fight. I mean, CDF's a better fighter than Kevin Lee, man. This is a totally different fight. He's never fought anybody like CDF. The pressure, I mean, CDF's going to match the pace that Gregor's going to bring out. I think the boxing, I mean, the striking just so much. I think CDF's a lot better on the feet. I think he has a good right hand. He has good striking. He has a good pressure game. He has good kicks as well. The pressure, he's going to be in his face the whole fight. And I get it. Gregor has the wrestling advantage. We saw Benoit take advantage of that last fight. Benoit took him down 5 times, but it's really hard to control CDF. He did control for a little bit, but Benoit's a great jiu-jitsu practitioner, man. The black belt. I mean, his jiu-jitsu is so good. I mean, Gregor does not have that jiu-jitsu, man. I think it's going to be really tough for him to control guy like CDF. We've never even seen Gregor be put in these positions. CDF's going to be, I'm telling you, man, he's going to be throwing up so many submissions, and I think he can even reverse Gregor. I know that's, it's a big statement because Gregor's a great grappler, but who has Gregor even fought that's even close to CDF? He hasn't, and everyone's saying that, Gregor's going to dominate CDF because Neal did. They're two totally different fighters, dude. Neal's a way different fighter than Gregor, and Neal would beat CDF. I mean, would beat Gregor as well, dude. So you got to give CDF the striking advantage. You give him the advantage on the mat. He has a better jiu-jitsu for sure. I think Gregor has a better wrestling, but I mean, people are acting like this is all Gregor's going to take him down. It's going to be over. Gregor's just going to fucking, pound him out, or Gregor's going to just control him. There's no way Gregor's going to finish him. I doubt that. And even on the mat, I think Gregor's in big trouble because CDF's going to be putting him in positions he's never seen before, dude. I mean, we've never seen Gregor in there with anyone, dude, like CDF. I mean, CDF's a legit black belt. He's a legit ground game, legit grappler, good jiu-jitsu, good get-up game. The striking's good. I mean, he's going to be a great cardio. That's the thing. He doesn't gas, dude. And Gregor's fighting all these guys that, slow down and stuff. And CDF, dude, is going to be pushing the pace in his face. And he's 6-1 his last 7, 8-3 in the UFC, man. I mean, he has the reach advantage too, dude. I don't know how you guys trust Gregor so much here. He hasn't fought since over 2019. I think he should be, he's only 2 years younger too. I mean, I think he should be fighting at 45, dude. I mean, great wrestler, dude, but it's a big test for him, man. I mean, I don't see anyone talking about the step up in competition, dude. I mean, the first time he got a big step up, he lost, and now he's fighting a guy better than Kevin Lee, in my opinion. It's a weird matchup for him because he's never fought anyone like CDF. I mean, yeah, he has the takedowns, but he has to worry about the ground game, dude, for CDF. So I think it's a great spot for CDF, man. He's gonna go out there and punish him on the feet. I think he can get a submission here, but I think CDF could hurt him, man, on the feet. I really could, dude. So I'm going to go CDF, man, by TKO. I think he drops him on the feet and gets him out of there, man. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the boxing, man. This guy's striking's really come along, and CDF's a good fighter, dude. He's a top 10 dude. He lost to Benoit last fight. I mean, Benoit has the better of him. Benoit's a top 5 dude, man. I mean, he really is. Benoit's a great fighter, dude. Really came along. Obviously, the shit on him is a question mark, but in the cardio, but it's definitely improved. And I mean, CDF went to a split with him last fight. I don't agree with that, but CDF still won the 3rd round clearly, man. I mean, CDF's still in there, in close fights with him. I mean, imagine what Benoit would do to fucking Gregor, guys. I mean, that would be a 1st round finish for Benoit. So I got CDF, man. I got him by finish. Let's go CDF. So next fight, man, we got Marcos Rogério de Lima versus Maurice Greene. Yeah. Yeah, man. Croquet Boss versus De Lima. Man, dude, this is a weird fight because De Lima is definitely the better. He has more power. He's a KO artist. I feel like Greene has the better cardio. These are two strikers. Greene probably has the better jiu-jitsu if it hits the mat. I don't think Greene can get him down. I think De Lima is just, more explosive, the faster striker, more power. Greene's technical, but, he's definitely been finished a lot recently. And, he's a little chinny too. So I'll go with De Lima, but I mean, it would not surprise me at all, guys, if he lost this fight. So I'll go with De Lima. Magny versus Jeff Neal. I mean, I see people picking Magny. I just don't see it. I think Jeff Neal's a lot better. I think Jeff is a great matchup for him. I think Jeff Neal's going to go out there and get him out of there in the first round. Just push the pace, and I mean, once he touches that chin, dude, with that boxing, I think Magny's going out. Yeah, it's hard to see Magny winning this fight. I think this is a great spot for Jeff Neal. I get it. He lost last fight against Wonderboy, but I mean, this is a totally different matchup. I think on the feet, it's a mismatch. I think Magny has to go out there and get takedowns, which is going to be tough to take down Jeff Neal. Yeah, dude, I like Jeff Neal here. I think he's going to go out there and hurt him really bad in the feet and get him out of there. So I got Jeff Neal by KO. Next fight, Cowboys Cerrone versus Alex Morono. Yeah, this is another good fight. I mean, I do think that I got to go with the vet here in Cerrone. I mean, it's really tough, really hard to trust him here. He's on the decline. He's lost a lot recently, man. Even though I thought that he beat Anthony Pettis, but that Nico Price fight was awesome. And let's be honest, we all know Nico Price would have won that fight if it wasn't for that point deduction. So yeah, he's 0-4-1 in his last five, even though I thought he beat Pettis. He's just taking a lot of damage. He's at the end of his career, but I still think that's enough to beat a guy like Murano. I think he chose Murano on purpose. I don't think Murano's that good. I get his 7-5 in UFC, but bad chin, bad cardio, good right hand. He's a black belt, but I mean, Cerrone has the grappling advantage. I think Cerrone could get takedowns. I think, Murano can get taken down pretty easily. I think Cerrone is just better on the feet. I think that, even though Cerrone's at the end of his career, I think he's a better fighter, man. I think Cerrone has good boxing, good head kicks. It's really tough to pick Murano here, dude. So he could do it because Cerrone's kind of damaged goods, but he's still tough. I mean, he took a lot of shots against Nico, man, early and didn't get out of there. So I was surprised, dude. So I thought Nico was going to fucking finish him early, but yeah. He's so tough, dude. So I got Cerrone, man, give him the job done. I think he finishes Murano. Main event: Marino Rodriguez versus Waterson. Yeah, man, this is a pretty clear cut fight, man. I got to go with Rodriguez here, dude. It's really tough picking Waterson. I get it. Waterson has the grappling advantage and stuff, but I just can't see her, holding Rodriguez down, man. I really can't. And I get it. Rodriguez, her grappling is definitely her takedown defense and all that stuff, but even Hibas got her down, didn't, do anything really. So on the feet, it's a mismatch. I think Rodriguez cardio is not bad either. Good cardio. I think her striking's great. I mean, she's a fucking finisher. I mean, hold on real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. I think she's one of the nastiest strikers in the division. Has a lot of power, but she hasn't really finished anyone besides Hibas in the UFC. So, yeah, dude. I still think that she's just so much. She hurts a lot of these girls, though, man. That's something you say about Hibas, dude. Shitty as fuck. And I like Hibas, but shitty. Anyways, back in this fight, yeah, so much better on the feet. More technical, good jab, big size advantage here. I think both these guys these girls are fighting at 25. Great jab, good right hand. Big striking advantage Rodriguez. I think Waterson has to get her down, and I just don't see her holding her down. So I think that Rodriguez is going to punish her, dude. So I got Rodriguez either finish her or get in his decision. So there you guys go. Those are my picks. Bets wise, yeah, CDF, and I might bet on Dockets. So stay tuned. Look at my Twitter and shit like that. Yeah, guys, Mecha 4, man, comes out in pretty soon. I think I'm not really sure when. I think he's gonna announce it sometime. I'm guessing maybe in the summer, June. But yeah, cannot wait for that, dude. Everyone go tune into Mecha 4 on Miss Arkansas's channel. Can't wait to be a part of that. Yeah. It's a good tournament, dude. Mecha 4 is 32 people, and so I mean, if you guys want to be in there, talk to him and try to get in there. But yeah, gonna be sick. Can't wait for this card. Can't wait for next week's card. Charles DeBronx versus Michael Chandler. Oh man, great fight. I love fucking DeBronx, dude, in that fight. We'll talk about that next week. But there you guys go. My picks real quick, just one more time. I got Rodriguez, I got Cowboy, I got Neal, I got De Lima, I got CDF, I got Hibas. Just kidding, I don't got Hibas. I got Angela Hill. I got Rothwell, I got Daukaus, I got Klein, I got Benoit, I got Nchukwu, and I got Harris. So there you guys go. Bet on CDF, plus 145, 4 units. Might bet on Dockets as well. Stay tuned to Twitter. Please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you guys, who you guys like in every fight, and ask me any questions. I'll feel free to ask. And later, guys. Peace out.